Okay, guys, so I thought I was recording and the sunset just happened and I wasn't recording. I wasn't actually recording. You guys missed the sunset. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, well, maybe I can just get more straight to the point this time if I have a second shot at it. I only got a little bit in, so yesterday I worked really hard, but it was my last day. It was like I was like moving into like this whole just being able to live life, and now I'm living life, which was amazing today. I had this moment just looking at a store. We stopped at this place. It's called like the Tourist Trap. It's like Uper's Tourist Trap up in the Upper Peninsula, and they call them Upers. So yeah. Anyway, they just had a bunch of crazy, weird like things in their yard, and then they had a store, and I was just outside, out in this little like porch area, looking at wind chimes, and I just had this moment where I was like, I'm just like being a human. I'm just living life and looking at something that I might want to buy, and I don't know, it just felt so good. It just felt so good. I feel like I've done a lot of like watching other people live their lives and witnessing it, which is fine. It's great. I enjoy doing that, but it just felt really good to be the one that's like living my life and doing those things that people do. It might sound really silly, but it just felt really, really good. So really the only part that sucks is that we missed loons. The loons were so loud in the last video. Anyway, so that was kind of a cool moment, but yesterday was a lot. It took pretty much everything out of me, but I did it, and I made it. Like I've said a million times, not a million, but a lot, that this wasn't about being easy at all, and even being on this trip and fasting is hard in some ways, but at the same time it's like way easier than working. So yeah, so I made it, I did it. But one thing I wanted to mention that I kept forgetting to mention is that my lungs were struggling the past 2 days. Actually, yesterday and the day before, I felt short of breath, and then I felt short of breath even worse yesterday. Like it was kind of bad. Like I just really felt like I couldn't deep breathe at all, because I couldn't. I don't even know why I didn't mention it, but I think when I was like relaxing, I just wasn't thinking about it, and I think it was more of an issue because I was exerting myself. So yeah. Then today, I didn't really notice it too much. I was very relaxed and like not really exerting myself at all, other than just like, I mean, I did quite a lot this morning to get us out the door, but then the time that I exerted myself was cliff jumping, and it's cold water. Lake Superior is cold, and it's exciting to do that. The adrenaline rush. I only have so much energy, and then to jump into the cold water. When I jumped, it definitely shocked my system, and I couldn't breathe. Like I actually couldn't breathe. I mean, I was able to take the little teeniest little breaths, and it was pretty freaky for a moment, because I thought it was gonna stay that way, and then it slowly got a little bit better where I could take maybe like a third to half a breath, and I just quickly went to the side as quick as I could. I got to the place where I had to climb out. There's like rocks, and you just kind of climb out, and Merrick was with me though, and he, I let him know, but like, I mean, I think he got a little bit freaked out, and I feel really bad because I don't want him to have like scary experiences like that. He's like really worried about me dying and stuff. Just he's been the kid that's been worried about that. So he's always very protective of me, and like when I was on the cliffs, like he's telling me, you know, be careful, watch out, you know, like he's just always looking out for me. It's really sweet. But I don't want him to be like worried. I don't want him to be scared, you know. And that actually brings me to, I'm just going to do one video today. Because I didn't really have anything super, super thoughtful. But, I mean, some of these things are thoughtful, and that's okay. You know, it's going to be like a little combo. Merrick was really trying to tell me to stop fasting. And then eventually, he just kept saying that I needed to eat something. And, you know, other people have said that. Like, my boss was trying to tell me that. And, I mean, how do I handle it? Like, oh, okay. I just don't really say much, you know? I don't really say much. There's nothing really much I can say to someone who really just thinks I should eat and that it's a really scary thing. There's nothing really much I can say. I can't really, they're not really going to hear it. And so we kind of did that with Merrick a little bit today. But then Rowan kind of, she joined in and talked about how me not eating, getting thinner, like, is affecting her and making her feel like she needs to get thinner. And, like, I just try to tell her anytime that you, like I said to Kiris, because she had a problem with it way at the beginning, anytime you look at me and see someone different, just know that I'm doing this for them. And Rowan didn't really understand the actual chemistry of fasting and how the cells regenerate and how your body basically eats the damaged tissue, and you know all the benefits of fasting. And I mean, there's so many. So I got to talk to her a little bit about that today, but I want to talk to her a little bit more, maybe send her a video. But that was really, really, really tough because, I mean, it got really bad and it was not good. And I really don't want to feel like I'm hurting anyone by doing this. And I'm only trying to do the best I can and what I think is the best for me and my kids. And yeah, I'm just trying to, I want to be here. I want to be healthy. You know, I want to be as healthy as I can. Some other things came up on my biofeedback too, and although I don't really have symptoms of those, they came up with high numbers, and it's a little concerning to me. So I'm definitely being proactive about this. I'm not messing around. I'm not gonna be doing any slow healing, and it's just the way that it is. So anyway, they all calmed down about it, and I'm just a little bit worried about like how skinny I'm gonna get and being like scary looking maybe to them, and I don't want that, you know. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Kind of wish I started out with more fat. So I don't know. And also, like, I had to work, so I, you know, burn more calories and stuff. So I don't even know. I'm not keeping track of my weight loss, but I think it's going to be okay. I just don't want to look gross to them, you know. I don't want to, and I don't want to hurt them in any way. Anyway, on from that, I mean, it's just all aspects of a fast, you know. I feel like I've had difficulty standing up straight. I've had difficulty standing up straight, and I used to do these posture exercises when I had more time, and I would really like to start doing them again every day. I've randomly done them a little bit. They're like posture and face exercises, but I really like to do them every single day again, like I did before. Something I really like to do. I've noticed myself just really like observing a lot more, just kind of just not talking as much, and I don't know, honestly, just kind of like being distanced maybe from the world a little bit and people. My nervous system has been really, really super, super, super extreme. Like every part of my body has been. So that's been interesting. Very, very, very sensitive. I mean, I mentioned that, you know, my lips were sensitive, and, you know, I'm just definitely really sensitive and feeling a lot lately. oh yeah, I only have a couple more things actually. So today, I think I mentioned that I'd not been drinking as much urine, and honestly, I think it's been okay for right now. I think that's okay. And when I do drink urine, which I've been drinking urine, but I've been using a straw, and that's been keeping it out of my mouth a little bit more, and that helps with the burny thing. I mean, I still might have it a little bit, but, and I don't really like the way that my tongue feels right now, but, what am I saying? And just forgive me for being a little bit not perfect with this video. I don't think any of my videos are ever perfect, but I was ready for bed as soon as we pulled up, and then I made dinner for everybody, and it was really sweet. Like, this little cabin, and there's like a deck, and that's kind of like our living room here, and it was just really sweet. We just had a nice moment together and stuff, but I was just really tired, and then I reorganized all the food, and so we've got to leave really early. We got a huge drive tomorrow. But anyway, what I was getting at is the urine. So yeah, my mouth got a little bit better, and today I started tasting a sweet taste in my mouth, which is like typical of keto, being in ketosis.
Is this your cabin?
What?
Is this your cabin?
Oh, I'm just staying here.
I'm sorry, I didn't even know it was a cabin.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you use a porta potty?
No, we're camping there. I'm just coming to see the water.
Oh, that's fine. I was just finishing up a video here, but that's fine. It's beautiful. Okay? It's a beautiful spot.
Bothering you?
No. The loons are beautiful out here. They're gorgeous. Anyway, sorry, that's real life. Oh yeah, I got a sweet smell in my mouth, or taste in my mouth today, which it was just kind of nice just to get a different, anything different, just get a little variety, you know. And anyway, I was saying that that's like typical of being ketosis, but I've been in it for a while, and I don't really remember that from my other fast, but I don't know. I have no idea, or any other fast that I've done, but I just rolled with it, you know. It's just happening. So I think I'm in a good place actually right now, you know. The whole thing with jumping and having that thing happen with my lungs was super temporary. I was fine. Like, I carried a bunch of bags back to the car, and I didn't feel exhausted or anything, you know. I think because I've done a lot of resting today, and spent a lot of time chilling in the car. Tonight I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. Like, I think I'm gonna get the most sleep that I've gotten in months and months and months, if I can. I'm hoping I can. I'm really hoping that I can. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just listening to what this guy's saying. It's like, I gotta look at it. You guys can totally hang out here. It's fine.
Thank you.
You guys are totally. Oh. You guys are. Of course, you're welcome here. Yep. Okay. So anyway, he was telling his kid that he shouldn't. You're like in someone else's yard right now. I'm like, dude, I don't own anything. I'm just borrowing it. We can share. Yeah. So my mouth. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying, but you know, this is real life. I think I was saying I'm in a really good place right now, and and I think I'm just gonna stay in a good place, and I don't really see any like healing crises coming or anything like that, because I'm gonna be able to totally rest. Yeah, I'm not doing anything to like exert my energy a lot. I'm in Seattle. We're gonna be there for 3 days, and two of my friends, my one family member and a friend aren't gonna even be there, and we're gonna just hang out with one friend. So we're gonna be able to do just things that aren't. I'm not gonna do any hiking or anything. So yeah, everything's good. But today is day 15, which actually equals 6, which is kind of special. Pretty special. Very special. So anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.